Alright, so hey guys, it's Lee. I just did a count and I may be close. Today I'm 52, almost 53 days on testosterone. And, yeah. I don't know how my voice has been doing. I don't know if it's dropped any or not. I'm getting good responses from it though. Today I went out and ordered food at a place, and I live in the South, so everybody's yes sir, yes ma'am, no sir, no ma'am sort of style of life. And I laugh because before there's that time where all you want to hear is sir, or or a male pronoun or anything. But today I go and I order food, and this girl unleashes a barrage of yes sirs, thank you sirs, okay sir, have a good day sir, sir, sir. And just to the point where I want to say just stop. As much as I love hearing it, just please stop. I can't stand it. But it was cool. She totally made up for any other time that I would have wanted to get sirred or he'd, and it didn't happen. So I'm assuming my voice is doing pretty well. Oh, what else? I'm getting facial hair, like crazy facial hair now. I have to shave my upper lip pretty much every day now. I got my first hair under my chin today. I was sort of excited. My hair, when it comes in, like, stronger, like, more so, it's gonna come in really dark. Which is cool. At least I don't have to worry about it coming in blonde and nobody knowing it's there but me. My muscles are developing really well. My ass is shrinking, which is absolutely wonderful. The only thing I'm noticing is, as far as fat distribution, really, which kind of sucks. Oh, and my chest is actually getting smaller. I don't know how small. I can't tell you the last time I actually wore a fitted bra of any kind, but they just look way smaller to me. The only thing that sucks is that I'm carrying around a gut, and it's not because of diet or lack of exercise or anything like that. It's just that when I got pregnant with my son, the pouch didn't go away. So I've actually been starting to look into I'm probably going to end up doing a tummy tuck, which kind of sucks. I was hoping just to have, some lipo done on it and let that be that, and, call it, this is my one shot, and say, you know what, I'm going to have this taken care of. And once I have something done to it, then it's up to me to maintain it. If I don't maintain it, well, then I'm giving myself my one chance to correct this problem. So I've been looking into doing that, and it, like, at the same time, I'm kind of torn, because, sorry, my dog's being all weird. I've been starting to really look into top surgery. I know I can't afford it, but I've been starting to get prices and start to talk to people who have had their top surgery done already. And I've been looking into the surgeons that they tell me to see if they can, while I'm under, for the top surgery, to see if they could do something about my stomach at the same time. So I had a couple people tell me, you know what, don't do it that way, do it in 2 separate times, because then, your body's going to have a lot of damage, and it's going to have a lot of damage to repair, so why not just focus on one area at a time? And then other people say, you know what, since you're kind of doing this already, and you're already paying for the OR time, and the anesthesia, and the anesthesiologist, and everything else, just do it all in one shot and get it done, which I think is what I'm going to do. I don't want to go into surgery more times than I have to, so I think I'm going to do that. I've also started looking into getting my name change done. I went to mediation last Monday for my divorce, and it pretty much everything got settled, and I got dicked. The judge told me pretty much straight out that because I'm transgender and because my sex life involves some kink, that you know, the jury's gonna look at me and pretty much tell me, you know, that I'm fucking nuts, essentially. So, things got better as far as the custody situation of my son. But yeah, anyway, I just feel I got ass rammed in it. But since I'm going through all this anyway and gonna have to end up going back to court anyway for the final hearing and the final decree, I talked to my lawyer, and he's gonna see about filing for a name change on that day. So, and if not, he said, you know, we'll file it, but it'll be a couple months, or he would like to wait a couple months. Personally, because he says that I'm a soft masculine right now, as opposed to, you know, hard, rough, and tough, and whatever. I don't know what he's expecting to happen to me. I'm not gonna, you know, suddenly lose my chest and get all this hair and my voice go down to a bass. So, but he said he wants to wait 2 months. But it's really starting to get awkward. I mean, really awkward. Because I'm passing near 100% of the time right now. The only people who can really read me, who really read me as female at all, is gay men. It's hard for me to get that past gay men. They read my femininity miles away. So, but the thing is, like I was saying, it gets really awkward because everything's done by debit card nowadays, and I don't sign mine just out of habit. And you know, you gotta ask for your ID, and you gotta pull out your ID, and you know, there's a really feminine name. There's no way it could be excused for masculine. It's not gender neutral at all. So, yeah. I've also been, there's also kind of an issue with my name change. When I came out to my mom, and she hasn't really been doing very well with this whole transition thing, and I don't think I've talked to her since my voice has suddenly hit this new low point. But the problem is that when I told her, and, well, actually, like I've said before, I didn't tell her. But when she found out, she found out that I was going to change my middle name to James, which is after my dad. And she was totally against it, said that I'm shaming him, and how can I do this, and whatever. So I decided that I was going to go ahead and use a version of James, which would be Jameson. So my legal name would be Lee Jameson, which I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me. But I've had a lot of trans guys ask me recently why I'm doing that. And my lawyer asked me why I'm doing that. He said, well, you know, why are you doing this? And I said, well, I want the name James, but my mom's having this huge issue with me and, you know, and me taking it, so, but, you know, so I'm trying to be respectful but get what I want. And he's like, so you're compromising on this? And I said, well, yeah, kind of. And he said, no, not kind of. You are compromising. He's like, this is going to be your name. He's like, this is going to be your name for the rest of your life. He's like, so why don't you make it what you want? He's like, you're doing this to honor your father. There is no malicious intent behind it at all. So why don't you just take the name you want to take? So I'm still kind of mulling that over in my head. There's part of me that wants to be respectful, and then there's honestly another part of me that since I've been little, I've been wanting to take his name. And I want something like that to carry around the rest of my life. I want to be able to, you know, pull out my driver's license and see his name and, you know, have my thought process go to him. So, I may end up taking James, but it's still kind of hard for me, because even though I'm 29 years old, my unfortunately my mother is one of those wonderful overbearing mothers who, you know, who can Catholic guilt you to no end. So, yeah, I think that's it. So, I'm gonna jet, and I hope y'all are doing well, and I'll talk to y'all soon.